2 days ago, a brand new trailer for Saints Row dropped, as of course this is the release month for the Saints Row reboot. Normally, when I do trailer reactions, I want to make sure that I've not seen the trailer beforehand, but since Saints Row has dropped a lot of different little videos, I wanted to make sure that this was kind of worth it. So this time I have seen the trailer before. I think it's worth going over as there are quite a few little things that we can discuss. So yeah, let's not waste any time and get to it.
I know what it looks like. A brilliant plan gone off the fucking rails. You think it's some pendejo messed up, and now all these poor bastardos gonna choke on an all-you-can-eat buffet of bullet tacos. Well, I promise you, everything will work out exactly the way it's supposed to. Just keep your eyes and ears open. The next few minutos could mean the difference between becoming Santo Ileso's numero uno crime boss or just another notch in some punk's stolen gun belt. So how does an up-and-coming gun-for-hire like you wind up in a hot mess like this? Let's rewind. You might not know it yet, but you and your friends are about to found an institution, the Saints. And if you want to be your own boss, you're gonna need to bust some heads. First step in the journey is launching a startup. I mean the fun kind. Illegal, criminal, and not exactly on the up and up. And it all happens here, in the southwestern paradise of Santo Ileso.
Try to keep up this time.
This dusty jewel is a hotspot for striking it rich, from the glittering high-rises of Lakeshore right down to the dusty streets of Mercado, and across the sprawling desert that guards our city like the angel of death. It's the ultimate sinner's playground, ripe with opportunity to make a
Just a quick little thing I want to mention in between, as there's a lot of talking. I'm just going to quickly pause it in between. One thing that I've seen in trailers so far that I like about the new Saints Row game is that it's kind of like Saints Row 2, in which the map is diverse. You have the bits of desert, you have the bits of city, some bits more suburban, some more urban. So having the nice variety in the city is definitely something I missed in Saints Row the Third and Saints Row 4.
quick buck. But nothing comes for free here. Meet the factions. In this corner, you've got Los Panteros, Sergio's gang. They run a smuggling enterprise out of the Mercado and Barrio districts. They'll have no hesitations about getting up in your business, so watch your back around them. And the other corner, the idols. Now, these gatos are even more loco. I mean, just look at how they're dressed. These kids take homicidal anarchy to the EDM club. They don't even have a leader, just a faceless group known as the Collective. They won't be stingy about investing in ammo, so be hot when you cross paths.
About the last one that we saw, quite interestingly, when we look at Saints Row games in the past, every single gang always has its leader that you need to take out. Of course, you had Marrow for the Brotherhood, just to name one of them. You had the General for the Sons of Samedi. You even had Zinyak for the Zin in Saints Row 4. So facing a gang that doesn't have a leader, kind of curious to see how that goes. Whether, there secretly is a leader, but it's just never revealed, or if it's really just going to go into the core of destroying their businesses and eventually they just die out. Might work, might not. We will see.
And guess what? There's always another corner. Atticus and his marshals take privatized defense technology to some seriously offensive levels. Capture and control is their motto. You wanna try your human luck against their advanced assets? Oh, you can. Just don't underestimate him. Anyway, I don't have to tell you this. Ain't they your former employers? Way out in the desert, there is another wild bunch you might cross cacti with. All I'll say is if you do, bring your duct tape and cardboard.
So, there are 4 clans, kind of like Saints Row 2 as well, as it seems like the Marshals are gonna be sort of the Ultor in this installment of the game, where I wonder if the Marshals are really gonna have some solid turf that you need to take off them, or if they're kind of like gonna be a police force that you're just gonna face instead of normal police. Again, it's just something we're gonna have to see. We are having at least as it seems by this trailer, 4 different factions to fight against. Which, yeah, fun. It's one more than we normally have, unless you count Saints Row 4, in which we only had 1.
So you came to Santo Ileso with a head full of dreams and a drive to hustle. You got the skills to make the kills, but you're not alone. Eli will be your strategic business associate. Count on him to invest the profits from all that blood, sweat, and lead into your startup. And in case you're ever looking for gift ideas, he's got this thing for pump shorties. When you need a fast getaway from trouble, Nina's right around the corner. She's not burning past cops. She's in the garage making sure the gang's whips are street illegal. Now remember to enjoy the good times while you're out there hustling. Your shirt-hating roommate Kev is there for you. He's a combination DJ, chef, and all-around thrill junkie. But watch your back, Saints. They call this wild card the Nawali. Word on the street is this hitman has an eye on Santo Ileso too.
You really think you have what it takes to bring me in?
Holy shit!
Every kingdom needs a castle, right? Before long, you'll be living large on 3rd Street in your Saints HQ. This is where you'll run all your major operations. You'll find it stocked with every amenity you'll need to expand your criminal empire.
I don't know where this is going.
Just a quick one. This is something I do kind of like, as in minor details in compared to previous games. Pretty much when you have your headquarters, you're gonna have the early missions in the main story, and that's pretty much all you ever have to be there for, you know? It goes from Saints Row 1 to Saints Row the 3rd, even kinda in Saints Row 4 when the ship is kinda your headquarters and you barely have to be there anyway, just for a little bit of chatter. So it seems like just about every operation is gonna run from HQ. Obviously, you're still gonna have the activities. I've seen a bit of gameplay. You're still gonna have to travel all around the map for your normal activity stuff, but it seems like at least core-like you can manage your businesses from the HQ, and it seems like there's actually reason to be there other than just look at a bunch of Saints and change a skin or two. So, yeah, at least there's more value to the HQ, as it seems.
But it sounds like my kind of stupid.
We all have a story, and while I can't predict everything that will happen in yours, I do know that you are destined for a hell of an adventure as you and your Saints rise to power. Find the twists and hard turns, and you'll emerge victorious with status, experience, respect, and all the fuck you money you could ever dream of. How you carve this road to success is up to you. Your criminal ventures taking over the city are where you'll exercise your free will as you shape your own empire from scraps. You want hot new skills, nines, and fits? Defraud the wealthy, open a chop shop, or train armed robbers. Goals. Always remember, even criminals pay for things sometimes. Drop by local businesses to purchase, customize, and upgrade yourself and your valuables. You want to look like the boss of Santo Ileso? This place offers choices so deep you'll need a scuba tank.
Well, you know, I have a lot of practice and pent-up rage.
I hear that.
By the way, I hope you're starving for some authentic Southwestern combat. You can solve plenty of problems with bullets. Others call for a more bespoke approach. Don't be afraid of getting creative. You may even want some weaponry that'll bend the rules like you. If things get too hard, you know you can always call in friends from the outside. Of course, BFFs are also prone to messing with each other on occasion. Maintain a thick skin. And while you're working your way up the criminal ladder, I highly recommend starting a vehicle collection. It'll be for business as much as pleasure. As the boss, you can pretty much take your pick of makes and models. But you don't gotta settle for the standard trim. Get creative. Turn heads with some custom extras. No one ever said it had to be street legal, hermana. Blue sky's the limit.
So, more customization than before. Customization is always a big part in Saints Row games. We have some extra vehicle modifications, which seem pretty cool. We've also seen that vehicle combat in this trailer, as well as previous trailers, is going to be at least rather featured. So that's probably going to be good fun to look at, especially when like being able to sit on a car roof and shooting at other cars and trying to make them explode, as well as I think I saw some kind of wrecking ball behind the car we just saw in the trailer. So yeah, there are more options when it comes to customization, which is always nice. Of course, it doesn't necessarily mean the game is good, but at least it's something to look forward to.
So, we good? You understand the plan? Sounds like you're ready for some grande-sized life changes, Jefe. And Santo Ileso aims to deliver. Anyway, as I was saying before, everything will work out just fine.
This is a nice shot to end on. So we have, like I said, we have more customization options, which is a nice thing. That was weird. We have of course the entire new crew, which I personally don't mind. It seems like a decent bunch of characters. Obviously, we're gonna know if they're gonna be as obnoxious as Dax or Saints Row 2 Spears, or if they're gonna be cool, like, you know, someone like Gat or Shaundi. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how these characters pan out. They are, of course, all new, so we have to see how this is gonna work out. I know a lot of people don't really seem to like the wokeness behind it. Honestly, it doesn't really seem that bad. Like if you're truly looking at it seriously, they're starting off because they have student debts. Okay, that's a bit of a wacky plot, I'll admit. But ultimately, they're just there to make money and to build an empire, and that's pretty much what the Saints have always been about, even in the originals. So yeah, it's not really such a weird thing to step away from the older gangs and create your own thing, take over the city. This time it's Santo Ileso instead of Stillwater or Steelport. So personally, I'm quite excited about this. There are a lot of upsides, in my opinion, when I look at the trailers and what you'll be able to do. Overall, I just hope it delivers. Like, when it comes down to gameplay, it's going to be like Saints Row the Third, which is undoubtedly the best one when it comes to pure gameplay. I know a lot of people like the more hardcore gang style of Saints Row 1 and 2, but you gotta be honest, they don't play as good as Saints Row the Third does. Saints Row the Third is just really fine line with its car combat, with the flying, with the melee, with the guns. It's so much better than Saints Row 1 and 2, which are all the games, of course. So that stands to reason. This one seems to have that at least, at least covered. So I don't think it's going to be a bad game to play. Hopefully the story is going to be decent fun to go through. We haven't seen a whole lot of story, which is also not necessarily a bad thing because you don't want to see everything spoiled. But yeah, overall, I'm really excited about this game, to be quite honest, and I can't wait for the 23rd. It's only 11 days away at the time of recording, so yeah. Anyway, that was the end of the trailer. I thought it was a pretty decent trailer. Showed a bit of gameplay, showed a bit of customization, showed a bit of everything. So yeah, of course, now it's time for you to drop your thoughts in the comments. What do you think of the trailer? And of course, if you don't like the trailer, that doesn't mean you should dislike this video. I didn't make the trailer. I'm just reacting to it, so make sure you at least like the effort for reacting to it by pressing the like button. And while you're down there, make sure you subscribe as well so you don't miss out on any future videos. And of course, most importantly, thank you for watching.